Are you red pill or blue pill? This isn't just a question, it's a choice between two distinct paths, a fork in the road of perception, if you will. In one hand, we have the red pill, taken by those who choose to accept reality for what it truly is. These men are unafraid of the harsh truths and the cold, stark facts of life. On the other hand, we have the blue pill. This path is taken by those who reject the raw realities of life, choosing instead to believe in a comforting, albeit false, ideology. They prefer to dwell in a world of illusion, a world where inconvenient truths are swept under the rug and replaced with more palatable narratives. But the question remains, which path do you align with? The red pill's harsh realities or the blue pill's comforting illusions? Are you ready to delve deeper into the rabbit hole? First, let's unmask the red pill man. Now, the red pill man is a fascinating breed. He's not a superhero, not a villain, but he is a realist. He understands that life isn't a fairy tale, and that it takes grit, determination, and an unblinking eye to face the truths of the world. Picture a man who sees the world with crystal clear clarity. He doesn't shy away from the uncomfortable truths, nor does he sugarcoat them. Instead, he accepts them as they are. This man, my friends, is the embodiment of the red pill ideology. Take, for instance, the concept of female nature. The red pill man doesn't vilify it or try to change it. Instead, he takes it as a part of the grand design, an inherent part of the societal fabric. He understands that women, like men, have their own preferences, standards, and needs. He acknowledges that some women may prefer a man with resources, and that's okay. He doesn't take it as a personal affront, but rather as a fact of life. The red pill man doesn't stop at understanding, though. He takes it a step further. He strives to become a high-value man, not merely for the sake of attracting women, but because he values himself. He knows that becoming a high-value man is about more than material wealth. It's about personal growth, strength of character, and the pursuit of excellence in all aspects of life. This journey isn't always easy. It demands effort, persistence, and a willingness to step out of one's comfort zone. It calls for self-reflection and brutal honesty. Yet, the red pill man willingly embarks on this journey, not because he seeks an easy life, but because he desires a meaningful one. The red pill man isn't bitter or resentful. He doesn't blame others for his shortcomings. Instead, he takes responsibility for his own life, his own choices. He learns, he grows, he evolves. In essence, the red pill man is a man of action, a man who doesn't just dream, but does. He's a man who isn't swayed by the illusions of comfort, but chooses to face the raw, unfiltered reality. The red pill man embraces reality, no matter how harsh it might be. Now let's examine the blue pill man. Imagine a man standing in front of a mirror, but instead of seeing his true reflection, he sees an illusion of himself. This illusion is created by a comforting ideology that he chooses to believe, which paints a picture that is more comforting, less demanding, and far from reality. This is the quintessential blue pill man. The blue pill man is a master of denial. He rejects the harsh realities of life and instead chooses to live in a world of comforting illusions. For instance, he may convince himself that women don't care about a man's resources or status, because accepting this would mean that he has to work hard to improve his standing in life. The blue pill man is, therefore, a man who shies away from the challenges of reality and takes refuge in falsehoods. This denial of reality extends to his understanding of female nature as well. He's often bitter towards women because he fails to understand that women, like men, have preferences and standards. Instead of acknowledging this, he blames women for his romantic failures. He sees women as the enemy, as beings who are out to get him, rather than accepting that his shortcomings may be the cause of his romantic struggles. His bitterness often stems from a refusal to accept responsibility for his failures. He finds it easier to blame women, society, or anyone but himself for his shortcomings. He avoids introspection and self-improvement, choosing instead to wallow in self-pity and resentment. In essence, the blue pill man is a man who rejects reality and chooses to believe in comforting lies. He chooses the path of least resistance, preferring to live in a world of illusions rather than face the harsh truths of life. The blue pill man's life is a paradox. He seeks happiness and fulfillment, but his refusal to accept reality prevents him from achieving these things. He is trapped in a cycle of denial and bitterness, unable to break free and truly live. The blue pill man rejects reality and retreats into comforting falsehoods. So why does it matter whether you're red pill or blue pill? Well, it matters because the way you perceive reality determines your actions and consequently the results you get in life. The red pill and blue pill metaphors are more than just labels. They represent two different paths that you can take in life. One grounded in reality, the other in denial. Let's take a moment to consider the blue pill man. He rejects the harsh realities of life, preferring to believe in comforting illusions. This denial, while it may offer temporary solace, ultimately leads to dissatisfaction and bitterness. It's like trying to navigate through a maze with your eyes closed. Without acknowledging the challenges and obstacles in your path, how can you ever hope to overcome them? On the other hand, the red pill man faces reality head-on. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But it's also liberating. By accepting the world for what it is, he can understand the rules of the game and play it to his advantage. He doesn't waste time blaming others for his shortcomings. Instead, he takes responsibility for his actions, learns from his mistakes, and continuously strives to improve himself. So, you see, the question isn't just about red pill or blue pill. It's about growth versus stagnation. It's about choosing to see the world clearly, even when the truth is uncomfortable, versus hiding behind comforting illusions. It's about taking responsibility for your life instead of blaming others for your failures. And the best part, the choice is entirely yours. You have the power to decide who you want to be. Do you want to be the man who walks through life with his eyes wide open, ready to face any challenge that comes his way? Or do you want to be the man who chooses to live in denial, forever blaming others for his unfulfilled potential? Whether you're red pill or blue pill, the choice ultimately lies in your hands. Remember, accepting reality is the first step towards becoming a high-value man.